On April 20th, 2010, BP's Deepwater Horizon oil rig exploded, killing 11 men and dumping nearly 5 million barrels of oil into the Gulf of Mexico. The catastrophe further damaged ecosystems that were already compromised and collapsing, especially in the Mississippi River Delta and across coastal Louisiana.
Well, of course, immediate impact and tide and everything, and wind, pushing it all in, and then it went up on the grass, which therefore, that's like death. So all the insects get affected, all the birds that eat the insects, they get affected. That was bad. Yeah, we lost a lot of wetlands because we had staked out areas where the grass was, and now if you go back and look at those areas 10 years today, all the sticks are there, but the grass is gone. So they say they've compensated us enough, but you can never compensate somebody enough for something like that. That's not living here. I already had a wetland issue.
Louisiana's land loss crisis and ongoing oil spill restoration is an important conservation issue for sportsmen and women across the nation. Coastal Louisiana is the sportsman's destination of forests, swamps, marshes, river channels, estuaries, and islands that provide habitat for countless wildlife. These habitats make up one of the largest and most productive wetland ecosystems in North America.
This place is going away at a football field every 100 minutes. That's the current rate. If we get a bad storm season this year, that rate's going to accelerate drastically. Every day we delay is a day that we lose coast. When it comes to any conservation question, sportsmen are important and integral. Sportsmen, they develop conservation. That's who invented it. 10 years later, we're still fishing. We were out catching redfish today. We're still duck hunting. It's a phenomenal place, but it was already disappearing before the spill. So this is a great time to kind of reinvigorate people about this. The BP spill money is just now coming in to start working on restoration projects with that.
April 20th, 2020 marks the 10th anniversary of the Deepwater Horizon oil spill. Restoration efforts are underway in each of the Gulf states. Louisiana's Coastal Master Plan outlines a suite of restoration solutions that reconnect the river to its delta through land-building sediment diversions.
The river built, that's the tool that God, nature, however you want to look at it, used to build this land here. Now we're going to have to dredge, we're going to have to do a lot of shoreline work, we've got to do barrier island work, but the sediment diversions and introducing that sediment to the marsh is how we're going to get it back.
Greatest asset that the state of Louisiana has to utilize is the Mississippi River. And without it, we don't have restoration, we don't have a port, and we don't have drinking water. So people need to think about it. Terracing's a really good project. A terracing project, what it does is like a levee, and then you build this area that breaks wave action, which is awesome because it saves your shoreline. And as the water flows in it, the sediments drop out, aquatic vegetation starts growing, it creates land.
As Louisiana's coast vanishes, species are losing the habitats they need to survive. Investing in large-scale coastal restoration is a win-win. It protects people, wildlife, and jobs while growing the local economy and avoiding significant future costs to taxpayers.
We have to mobilize behind this effort. We have to get our fellow sportsmen involved and let them know what's going on. I mean, I have my hunting buddies in Tennessee and I start talking about this stuff. Really? There's no place losing land like the Mississippi River Delta, no place in the world. But we can correct it. We can turn back the tide. For a sportsman, it's going to take care of our waterfowl and our fisheries that are so crucial. It's going to take care of our shipping in the Mississippi River, which is crucial for the rest of the country, protect the port of New Orleans, protect lives, protect livelihoods. But as sportsmen, we care about the ducks, we care about the fish. We have an opportunity here, but we have to execute.